Hello everyone, and welcome to session 5 of the 6-week group program on understanding your anxiety better, peeling back the layers of what is actually causing your anxiety and how to look at your anxiety differently and how to start healing your anxiety and learn how to manage your anxiety and your emotions better. And more so, let your anxiety be there when it needs to be there, but just don't let it to take control of your life. Don't let it be the driver of your bus, essentially. So today's session is all about forgiveness, but before we get into that, I'll recap last session, session 4. So make sure if you didn't check that one out to go back and check that one out, because that one was all about habits, how habits are formed, what habits of yours are positive and what habits of yours are negative, and how to remove the negative habit but still get the positive that it was giving you in a new healthier habit. For example, overeating was giving me happiness. How can I remove that negative habit of overeating and get happiness in a new positive habit? And if you're watching live or if you're watching the replay, I'd love for you to put in the comments what brings you here and your name and what you're excited to learn about. And make sure to subscribe to my channel as well so you stay updated every time I upload a new video. So today's session is all about forgiveness, and forgiveness is so important. You're not going to be able to move forward in life and heal unless you're able to forgive yourself and other people. So forgiveness helps you to shift your perspective on situations. It helps you to shift your emotions and memories that you have created about certain events, and it helps you to release all that bottled up emotion that you have inside of you. And forgiveness is so important on your healing journey, forgiveness of yourself and other people. And don't think you have to forgive other people for them. It's actually for you. Forgive other people for you so you're able to set yourself free and so you're able to move forward. And when you're able to forgive yourself and move forward, it helps improve your mood, it helps improve your relationships, decreases your anxiety, and helps with your self-esteem as well. And the forgiveness process helps relieve negative stored emotions in your body as well. And one good process to use on your forgiveness journey is to start writing handwritten letters to the people that have hurt you the most. So I'd like you to write a few handwritten letters to the people that have hurt you the most. So I'd like you to start the letter with dear, and then whoever it's to, and then I wish to share with you what I have felt, and write down everything there that you've felt, and then write down I have judged you for, and I thank you for, and then end the letter with love and forgiveness. But the more you write, the more you put into these letters, the more you write into it, the more emotion you feel into, the more emotion you get out, the better the results will be. So write down as much as you possibly can. I'll also write the template in the captions box of this YouTube video as well. And I will pop on some music as well to help us with this. And I'm going to write one as well, because it's so powerful when we can do this process together. And feel free to, you know, pause this video, keep coming back to this video so you can write as many handwritten letters to as many people as you need, as many people as you need to forgive. But obviously if it's overwhelming, just start with the first couple people that you need to forgive. Like for example, I'm writing one now to a work person, someone I used to work with, but when I first did this, I started with my parents because they're the two people I feel like I had a lot of forgiveness to give for my upbringing. So yeah, just take your time here as long as you need. And after you've written those letters to the people that you need to forgive, pause that for a second so you can hear me better. After you've written those letters, and again, take as much time as you need to write down as much as you need to. Next, you're going to write a letter to yourself. So you'd say, dear, little, and then your name, because this is to your inner child. First and foremost, thank you for bringing me here, for getting me to this point, safe as I can be. I know your intention was and has been to keep me protected. This is why I'm actually writing to you. You see, based on where I'm going, I no longer need you to hold me back and to protect me. So from this day forward, I'm releasing the following from my consciousness. And then you would write down everything that you're releasing from your consciousness. And again, I'll put the template for this in the description box as well, so you have it all planned out for you. And I really advise you to write this by hand because it's so much more powerful. And again, put as much into it as you need to. Now I'll put some music on as well for you to complete this one. Take a few deep breaths and ground yourself if you need. If it gets too intense, it's okay. Stop, pause, take a few deep breaths. And if anything's coming up for you during writing these letters to either yourself or to someone else you need to forgive, feel free to jot down in the comments if you feel you'd like to share there. Otherwise, come over and send me a message on my Instagram at Zoe Jean Coaching or my Facebook Zoe Jean. Also in the About Me section, you'll find my Facebook group for women going through anxiety. Feel free to check that out as well to connect with me and other like-minded women there. But you don't have to go through this alone. I'm here for you. All the women in my Facebook group are here for you. Let's heal and let's get through this together. And after you've written those letters, I really want you to reflect on, what you've written on the letters to the people you're forgiving and also to yourself. What is holding you back from forgiving those people or from forgiving yourself? Is it things that you have done that are holding you back from forgiving you, or is it things that these people have done? How can you see why they might have done what they did or why you might have done what you done, even if it's not ideal? Because there's always a reason behind everything we do. So see if you can find that reason. See if you can shift your perspective on why you might have done what you did or why they might have done what they done. And that can also help you realize, hey, I'm only a human being. That's why I did what I did based on what I was going through or based on what happened in that experience or in that moment. Same with these other people. And maybe they did what they did because of their upbringing, what happened in that moment. There's so many reasons why we do the things that we do. So really start to reflect on that rather than judging yourself or judging the other person for it. And we're also going to finish up this amazing training with a forgiveness meditation. So take a few moments if you need to get comfortable, and I will put some music on. So when you're ready, make sure you're sitting comfortably, either laying down or sitting up with your eyes closed. And do your best to make sure there's no distractions around you. And imagine you are standing in a garden that establishes your life, the garden of your life. And you're standing there in the garden of your life, looking around at the trees, flowers, and grass. And you can feel the warmth of the sun on your face and the soft breeze going through your hair and the smell of your favorite flowers. Notice if there are any shrubs or bushes or other plants, or maybe even an archway covered in jasmine. Perhaps you hear birds singing in the trees. Imagine it and experience it now. And you notice a gate leading out of the garden of your life and into the street beyond. And you realize that you can be happy here in the garden of your life. But first you look around and you notice there's lots of dried up, crumbled leaves scattered around the garden, on the floor of your garden. And you notice some are yellow and some are red. And some areas of the ground are covered in a thick layer of leaves, and other areas of the garden are more bare. And those dried up, crumbled leaves symbolize all the hurt and all the frustrations from your life. Those crumbled up, dry leaves symbolize all the negative conditions from your past and from your present. They represent the uncomfortable feelings, the feelings of not being good enough, and the feelings of embarrassment. And those leaves also represent all the resentment and all the negative statements you say about yourself and that others have said to you. All those negative statements have been made to you at any time in your life, or in this garden on the floor covered in leaves. Now look over to the other side of your garden where you see a rake propped up with a wooden handle. And I want you to take that rake and start to gather together all those dried up, crumbled leaves, ready to set fire to them. And you could give names to some of the dried up, crumbled leaves. Some of those names might represent disagreeable people or events in your life. Some may represent subconscious mind wishes or things that you feel that you failed in. They may be dislikes from other people, or it might be from procrastination or past negative conditioning. Some may represent laziness or empathy, lack of communication, or hatred and hurt held by yourself towards other people or to yourself. All these negative feelings are scattered on the ground. As you rake all the leaves up into one big pile, ready to set fire to them, whatever those leaves represent for you, we're going to burn them out of your life forever. So when the pile is ready, I want you to set fire to those leaves. Enjoy the destruction of all those negative beliefs, and as you do, enjoy the feeling of freedom, the feeling of being rid of all those negative influences. And as you see the flames reap up into the air, you feel all those negative influences from the past completely leaving your life, like they are burning out of your life forever. It's all those negative influences from your past that are going up and up and up in the air in smoke, in a thick black layer of smoke that's getting higher and higher. The tail end of smoke is becoming thinner and thinner until it disperses and leaves your life completely. And you suddenly feel free. You feel free from all the past negative influences, all the self-defeating beliefs, all the things that held you back in life. You feel free now to progress, to advance, to achieve whatever you desire to achieve in life. You feel free, and it's a wonderful feeling. It's a wonderful feeling to feel free. And you feel much more confident and much more self-assured and more comfortable with yourself. All the past negative influences have departed from your existence, and you now can finally begin to live your life again, to make a fresh start, a healthy, positive start, and to start living a fulfilling life. Not only doing the things that you need to do every day, but also to have the confidence to do the things that you really want to do every day. And I want you now to experience a beautiful violet stream of light pouring down the sky like a laser beam. And it's going in through the crown of your head. This violet light symbolizes purity of thought, because now you'll experience only positive thoughts and feelings as far as humanly possible. Feel the light entering your brain and stemming down your spinal column and going through every nerve, every cell, every fiber, and every consciousness of your being. And the purity of thought and feeling touches every nerve, every cell, and every consciousness of your being, filling you up with a new healthy energy, a strong and positive energy. And you feel yourself filling up with a loving and acceptance for the wonderful being that you are. You finally love yourself and accept yourself exactly as you are. And you feel so much calmer deep inside your body, and you feel so much more relaxed, and you feel so much more confident, and every cell in your body is bathed in love and acceptance. In this beautiful violet light, you're feeling all your feelings change on a cellular level, alternating the chemistry of your body in a positive way. Now autumn and winter have passed, and it's now a warm, sunny spring day out of the garden of your life. You've swept away all those negative thoughts and beliefs you once held about yourself. And now, according to the rules of nature, we need to replenish what we have taken away. And I want you to see yourself with a handful of special seeds. There's a distinctive area of your garden. You know where these seeds are needed, to grow, where the soil is rich and fertile. And you take those seeds and you bury them carefully. And I want you to carefully plant those seeds in the soil with loving care. And then sprinkle over the seeds with the soft, fine earth. Shower the earth lightly to make it moist. Then leave the rest to nature. As time goes on, your seeds will grow and grow, and even whilst they are growing underneath the earth, you won't be able to see the shoots until they begin to peep out of the soil, but you'll know the seeds are sprouting up. You will know because your feelings tell you so. You will always listen carefully to your feelings, to your inner self, to that wonderful, carefree, wise, confident self inside of you. You know you can listen to her now. You know you can. You feel that inner acceptance to listen to her, to love her, to be her and feel safe to be her, because you are calm. You are now calm, happy and peaceful, being yourself and loving yourself. And when you are ready, you can count yourself from 1 to 5. And as you count yourself from 1 to 5, when you get to 5, you can open your eyes. And when you open your eyes, you'll feel wide awake. So count up when you are ready from 1 to 5, and then open your eyes. How are you all feeling? How are you feeling after that meditation? Do you feel any different to what you did at the start of the meditation? Just allow whatever comes up to come up. Allow the feelings and shifts in your body. Allow your energy shifts. Notice how you feel. Embrace that feeling. Remember that feeling. Remember that feeling of love for yourself and for your body, of connection, of peace, of calm. And know you can always come back to these feelings of happiness, of peace and calm and confidence and love for your body whenever you need. These feelings are always possible for you to come back to. And this meditation helps you to look at life as happening for you and not to you. As after you forgive yourself and others, you are able to get your power back. Because when you are holding grudges against yourself and other people, you're giving your power away. And this forgiveness work helps you bring your power back, helps you get your power back, helps you stop playing the victim of every situation, helps you start living at cause and taking responsibility for your life and shifting your perspective. I'd love for you to share me in the comments how you feel, how you're feeling after that. Truly let me know whatever comes up for you, whatever you feel that you're able to forgive yourself for, forgive other people for. And I'd love for you to spend a little while diving deeper on those letters you wrote to yourself and others and reading them out to yourself. read them out in front of a mirror and feel into the feelings and emotions and memories that come up. And even journal on them if you want. Journal on whatever comes up so you can express whatever needs to be expressed. And make sure you take a couple deep breaths here as well. And if you need support to express your emotion, to express whatever's coming up, if you feel really stuck and uncomfortable, let me know. I'm here for you. There are so many healthy practices and techniques you can use to help experience and process your feelings in a healthy and positive way. And this is where the power of nervous system regulation and somatic practices come in. So if you'd like some support, if you'd like to reach out and talk to me about how you're feeling and what's coming up for you, then feel free to reach out. I'm here for you. I see you and I hear you. And I'm here whenever you need. So feel free to comment below. Feel free to reach out to my Facebook, Zoe Jean, or my Instagram at Zoe Jean Coaching. Or check out my about section on YouTube for more information. And I hope you enjoy your rest of your day or night whenever you're watching. And I will talk to you soon. And I will see you for session 6.